Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you how to make the best chocolate chip cookie recipe in the world. This chocolate chip cookie recipe includes a secret ingredient that would change all of your chocolate chip cookie recipes that you've ever tried or ever made. So keep watching and I will reveal the secret ingredient. Begin by mixing my sugars and my butter. I have the butter in the bowl already. It's softened, but it's not melted. If you use melted butter, the sugar and the butter, when it mixes, it'll just become very oily. So you want it to look more creamy. My butter is pretty soft. I can put my finger through it. If you accidentally melt your butter too much, you can always put it in the fridge and let it get cool for just a little bit, and then you'll be good to go. So now I just added my brown sugar and my regular sugar, and I'm not using a mixer because I prefer to mix things by hand. I have a mixer. Honestly, it's just hidden away so far in my kitchen cabinets that I don't want to go out and get it. But this will just take a little bit longer, but I think it does the job pretty well. Again, we are looking for a creamy texture. Now that step is done, I'm going to add my egg, and I'm also going to add my vanilla. So I've already got everything poured out and measured, so I don't have to measure anything because I came prepared. Learned that from my last video. So I'm just gonna pour in the vanilla, and I'm also going to add my egg. And this egg actually came from my dad's chicken coop, so thank you and shout out to all the chickens, and shout out to my dad for that egg. Now, here comes our secret ingredient. So I have baking soda, some baking powder, some salt,
and our secret ingredient, which is
cornstarch. So cornstarch I just recently started using in my chocolate chip cookie recipe. I found out that it makes the chocolate chip cookies look like they came out of a bakery or something. It makes it much thicker, but also not hard. So I'm just going to add that in. This is all the ingredients put together. And then I'm also going to add my flour, which this recipe requires 2 cups of flour. 2. So when your arm feels like it's about to fall off, it should look about like this. I'm going to continue to stir. Make sure you scrape the bottom so that when you add the chocolate chips in, you don't start mixing it and then realize that there's a whole bunch of flour at the bottom. Now that the dough actually looks like cookie dough, I'm going to add in our chocolate chips. I chose these chocolate chips. I don't know, you can really use whatever chocolate chips you want. These were honestly the only ones on the shelf because there's barely any baking supplies on the shelves right now, but these are good anyways. And I'm going to add the whole bag in there because I don't really care. So add the whole bag, and I'm just going to mix that in. So now my dough looks fabulous. Let me show you. Wow, that looks delicious. So the most important part of this, which people tend to oh my gosh, babe.
what is that?
The plastic part came off, and the stick came out of it. Oh well, I'm gonna switch to a different thing. That's so awkward.
Of all time, yeah, you're recording yourself, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that was really awkward. However, I'm going to continue on with the new spoon. This spoon will actually not break because it's, I don't know. So we're going to continue to stir. So the most important part of baking chocolate chip cookies that people tend to look over because they may want to eat them very quickly, or maybe they just don't know, but you do need to chill your dough. So I usually put my dough in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour. So I will put it in some plastic wrap and I will put it in the fridge for about, like I said, 30 minutes to an hour, and then I will check back in with you guys then. In the meantime, this is a fabulous time to clean up your mess. It's also a fabulous time to watch something on Netflix or bother people in your apartment. Hi everyone, thank you for still watching this video. I have now chilled my cookie dough. I also preheated my oven to 325 degrees. I took out a baking sheet and I put some parchment paper on the baking sheet. Use parchment paper, it's the best for baking cookies. It even has a cookie on the box itself. So if you're looking for parchment paper, just look for the box that has a cookie on it. So now I'm going to roll my cookies into little balls and I'm going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. I don't like my cookies to be super crunchy. I don't know anyone who likes them crunchy, so I want my cookies to be soft, so I only set the timer for 10 minutes and then I'll check and see if I feel like they're the right consistency. After that, I will put them on a drying rack, if that's what you call it, so that the cookies don't continue to cook on the pan after I take them out of the oven. Alright, about an inch size ball, so that they're not too big, but they're also not too small. So I have completed my tray. This recipe will give you about 24 cookies. So now I'm going to put them in the oven. Welcome to my fabulous kitchen. It's literally the same space as my living room, bedroom, and closet area, the front entrance. It does everything. So my cookies are now ready. They look fabulous. I already took a look at them. So I'm going to take them out of the oven and then I'll show you what they look like. Take them off of the tray and put them onto a rack, a cooling rack. That's what it's called, not a drying rack, it's called a cooling rack. Duh. Okay, so the cooling rack is what I'm gonna put the cookies on. Shout out to Mom for getting me this because I actually do use it. And it's called a cooling rack. So I just ate one of the cookies and they are so good. And this is the problem, I'll have like 12 of them and then they're gone by the next day. So thank you guys so much for checking out my channel again. This is my second video. I really enjoy making videos, but it does take a long time, so I don't think I'll be able to post every week, but maybe every month. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!